Okay guys, so I will tell you guys that every Akatsuki member in Shinobi story has been filled now. I know I made a video back then stating about how we were going to pick the Akatsuki members, but then like a week later, something enlightened my mind to actually just pick members off of trust and people I've known in the past. This may sound biased, but it is what it is, okay? I do got to pick members who I do trust, but are also skilled at the same time. I could have really just picked the most skilled players and went on with my day, but those players could have been toxic. They could have been snakes, and who knows? They could have actually just had a plan to overthrow me. So I'd pick people who I trusted, but it's not like I picked my best friends, and if you were garbage at the game, I'd pick you because you were my best friend. You had to had some sort of skill in, you know, past BB games, or at least any game in general, to get in. So yeah guys, if you didn't get picked and you felt like you had potential, I'm pretty sure you did have potential. I'm not saying the person that, you know, got picked is better than you in anything skill wise, because you might have been better than them, but I'm just saying I trust all 9 of these people to be the Akatsuki and to represent me. The background gameplay isn't anything special. I just didn't feel like recording Beyond because, you know, that game dead. But anyways, let's get into all the Akatsuki members. And another thing too, this doesn't mean we can't be allies, guys. If you decide to be a cold rogue ninja, bro, like a very cold one, you out here boxing people and you know, get your reputation up as a rogue ninja, we might just have to ally with you. Who knows? So we're just gonna start on this list right now, because, you know what I'm saying, all these people, they're probably going to question me. Why are all the Akatsuki members already picked? They're going to get mad. So I got to do my job into explaining why these other people got picked when it was only like Demri, no real kind, and like as at the time. Just so you know, not every Akatsuki spot is, you know what I'm saying, secured, if I would say, because there's always times where an Akatsuki member could get kicked if they're not meeting expectations, if you know what I mean. So if you're not meeting expectations, you're gonna get kicked and replaced by somebody else. Anyways, we're gonna go with the first member, starting with Obito Uchiha. Now, Obito Uchiha is, of course, me. I got picked through a Twitter announcement made by the owners themselves. Now, people might say picking YouTubers as leaders are unfair, is biased, or whatever. But honestly, I'm gonna tell you guys straight up from experience myself, because part of me being the leader might be because I'm a YouTuber, or it might just be because I've been playing their games for a long time. You feel what I mean? But I will tell you guys that having the YouTubers as Kage roles or leading roles of some sort have made the community less toxic. You see, if you didn't know, the owners left the RP community damn near 3 years ago because they couldn't deal with the toxicity that people had, and, you know, people with power manipulating their fans and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? So they got sick of it. They got sick of people coming to them to fix their problems when they had, you know, a Kage that could fix their problems. So they just left the RP community. They decided to bring it back for Shinobi's story for the sole fact that, you know what I'm saying, there's some YouTubers that stepped up their game and they felt like YouTubers would be responsible enough to manage the RP community again. I mean, it makes sense because YouTubers have a public image, so if they do anything stupid, they're gonna get some hate for it. So nobody has done anything stupid so far because, you know what I'm saying, there hasn't been any toxicity before the game even came out. Back then, bro, there was all sorts of corruptionists even before the game that they were chosen the high rank for even came out. So it was like, bro, what are you doing, my guy? Anyways, yep, that's how I got picked as Obito Uchiha. We're gonna move on to Pain. That will be my guy Demri X, you feel me? If you don't know who Demri is, you should know him by now. He's like half my channel, pretty much. I mean, that's my guy. That's not the reason why I picked him. Don't get it twisted, okay? I've known him for 4 years now. He's a well-rounded soon-to-be Akatsuki. I feel like skill-wise, he's probably the most skilled out of everybody in the Akatsuki right now. Very good at BB games, you know what I'm saying? Very good at any type of PvP game. But also, I just feel like he is a well-rounded leader too. Whenever I'm not on, he manages things for me. So yeah, he just organizes things when I'm not on, and honestly, he really does most of the dirty work behind the scenes when I'm lazy or something like that. So I really appreciate him being like a second leader to the Akatsuki for me, you feel me? Now we're gonna move on to Itachi. Now a lot of people have said in Infernasu's video, oh, you should have been Itachi, oh, Kisame shouldn't have been the role for you. Well, the thing is, we were actually planning on that boy Infernasu to become Itachi, but things got into the way, and my boy Like Ass became Itachi. Now guys, I did not pick Like Ass to become Itachi. The creators actually did themselves, but I do not mind the pick at all. Like Ass, he's been a BB veteran. He's been playing BB games damn near before me, I think. Shoot, he's been playing games before me, so I don't mind him being Itachi. He was a Kage in NO2, and I just feel like he's just another well-rounded leader. Like, he knows what he's doing. So if there's ever a case that either me or Demery aren't on, my boy Like Ass is going to take that leader role from Akatsuki and be in charge for now. Coming up next, we got my boy Datara. Now, he has been chosen by me, and Naruto Robert is Datara, guys. I don't know if you guys know him or not, but personally, out of every member in the Akatsuki besides my leaders, I just feel like he's the most deserving of the Akatsuki position, bro. Naruto Robert, congratulations. You're like the most rounded, fit Akatsuki member on this list so far, you feel me? Actually, I shouldn't say so far, because Like Ass and Demery are already on this list. But besides them, Naruto Robert, yeah, he's pretty much the most well-rounded, fit Akatsuki member to be on here, guys. Now, when it comes in terms of skill for Naruto Robert, he's a very rounded player in PvP games. He's pretty decent at it. He was very good in Naruto Online 2. I'm not trying to say Snake World's games have the highest, you know, skill gap, guys, but I'm just saying, because in all of Snake World's closed community games, you actually have to fight other people to progress. There's just PvPing. It's not like I picked these members because they auto-click to get to the highest level at a certain game. No, all these members have had PvP experience in some sort of game. But yeah, man, I mean, Naruto Robert, he's probably the most deserving member of the Akatsuki right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be biased here, but he might be my favorite member besides Demery and Like Ass. So if they ever die or something in real life, which I don't hope for, Robert will take the throne as the second leader of the Akatsuki, probably. So most of you guys know this already, but I decided to choose Infernasu as Kisame of the Akatsuki, you feel me? So I chose Kon for several reasons. I've known him. Trust played a big part in this. I've known him since like 2016. He's a good PvPer in any game that requires PvP. And yeah, man, just don't disappoint me and get wiped in the first week, Kon, or you're gonna have to face some consequences. Up next, we got Konan. Now, I decided to pick my girl Duffum for the Konan position. If you don't know who Duffum is, you guys actually might know her as Setro Boomin now, but I know her as Duffum. Now, I decided to pick her because not only that she's a girl, ain't no commands up in here, you feel me, but also because she was a very skilled player in one of BB's old games. And yeah, I can't really find any other girls that are actually skilled in PvP games besides her. So she got the Konan position because of that. Coming up next, we got my boy No Real Kind as Zetsu. Now, I will say, I have known No Real Kind for a while. He was my first ever friend on Roblox, and he still plays Roblox till this day. That's pretty wild, but anyways, I did pick him as Zetsu just because, you know, I just feel like Zetsu matches him. He is one sneaky little dude, and, you know, he's always been like a support character in any game I play with him, so I just feel like Zetsu is a very well-deserved position for him. Up next, we got the Kakuzu position, and my boy Meta takes the spot. Now, honestly, I did not know who was going to be Kakuzu at the time, and Demery actually recommended Meta to me. Now, Meta ended up being a cool little dude, and he actually organized some of the Akatsuki for us. He helped us a lot with it. So I decided to choose him to be Kakuzu. I hope he doesn't disappoint in the PvP aspect of the game. He was an NO2 player. So yeah, do not disappoint me, Meta. Pretty cool dude. I decided to give the Hidan role to my boy Guy Idol. Now, I'm just saying, me and Guy, we go crazy in Smite. I'm not trying to say, you know, that's one of the reasons why he got picked. But what I'm trying to say is, Smite does take a little more skill than Roblox, if you dig what I'm saying. Anyways, Guy is also pretty good at BB games. He was a taijutsu specialist in one of BB's past games. I'm not trying to say, like, how is that fitting of the role Hidan? But, like, you know, it just shows his skill. While everybody else was using, you know, Keiken Genkais and Jutsus, he was destroying people taijutsu only. So you can see the skill gap between his fighting and other people's fighting. So I don't think he'll disappoint being Hidan in Shinobi story. Just keep up the good work, Guy. Be consistent. Last but not least, we got my boy Double Senpai as Sasori. Now, I've known Dabo longer than anybody else in the Akatsuki besides Demery and No Real Kind. But yeah, out of everybody else, I've talked to Dabo the most. I just felt like he was well deserved of this position, you know? Do not disappoint me, Dabo. I'm pretty sure he was good at other games. He was a Kage at NO2. So I decided to give Dabo this position at Sasori. Well trusted dude, known him for a long time. Do not disappoint me. That's it for the video, y'all. If you guys did enjoy it, be sure to like, comment, subscribe for more Shinobi story info. Other than that, it's been your boy Nano, and I'm out. Peace.